It's over 9,000. The rivalry ignites. United pride. Madrid might. Let's go! Yo, it's the Prince Old Trafford throne. Staying elite, never leave it alone. Bruno Boston, main new magic in the midfield. Couldn't strike him, Xerxes sealing the deal. Liverpool crumbling, title chasing the mud. Arsenal talking trophies, nah, that's a dud. We're climbing the table, rebuilding the rise. Haters stay quiet while the Red Devils fly. Vegeta and Banks, we turn up the heat. Football fire, no cap and lead. From Old Trafford roar to Bernabeu glow. Take so savage, steal the show. Overnight down view, level insane. Rich reppin' United, Banks bringing the pain. Subscribe, hit the bell, join the war. Vegeta and Banks Show, forevermore. Banks in the cut, galactical supreme. Madrid on top, living the dream. Vinny dancing, Mbappé lightning speed. Bellingham boss, Valverde plant the seed. Barca ahead, we'll flip that script quick. You feel kings, 15th on the pick. United grinding cute, but stay in your lane while we stack trophies. Feel no pain. Potato and Banks, we turn up the heat. Football fire, no cap and lead. From Old Trafford water to Bernabeu glow. Take so savage, steal the show. Overnight dog view, level insane. Rich reppin' United, Banks bringing the pain. Ball switch crew, let's ride this way. Every Thursday, we misbehave. Vegeta.
Ha! Vegeta!
Yeah!
Hey, Broski!
Yeah,
Wait,
We got an
wait.
intro.
Bro! Oh, man. How did you come about this, man? How
AI,
did you come?
bro. We're using
Bro.
AI, my bro.
Bro! Vegeta, you have something else. I
funny,
am
I
scared
played
of you right now.
I played this on the last Vegeta and Banks. You just weren't there at the time. It was me and Munch. So this was the first time you heard this.
Bro, this is sick, man. It is sick, bro.
Yeah,
Man.
man. But anyway,
bro, man.
welcome back to the Vegeta and Banks show, guys. I know it was supposed to be yesterday, but life happens, guys. But I had to bring back the show. I saw my brother doing a therapy session, and I knew he needs to. I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow, a Madrid fan needs therapy. This is incredible, bro. But before we get into the stream today, people, please like, share, subscribe on our channels. You know the channels, guys. Come on, Football Fan Zone, Halftime with Vegeta. And of course, guys, today we are honoring these guys, Manchester United Flowers, Munich disaster. We don't want to go into the history right now. We don't have time. But please, to all my Man United fans, let's look back and appreciate what these guys meant to us, what they did for us, and how they formed a part of this club's history. With that being said, I'm going to start in a place, usually on this channel, or on the show rather, we always start at Man United because I'm always in pain, me personally.
Bro.
How the roles have changed is crazy to me, bro. Temba, bro, what's going on
Bro.
in Spain? What's going on in Spain?
My God, man. It's simple, man. Honestly, we just have players that are crybabies, and I'm seeing something I've never ever seen at Real Madrid, whereby the club president will support the players over the manager. Like, the player power currently at Madrid is something I have never seen before. At least I could understand the fact that we had an era where we had Gareth Bale, Benzema, and Cristiano Ronaldo. And these guys were firing in all cylinders.
Yes, they were
And it got to a point whereby a Cristiano Ronaldo wanted more money. And Perez was like, bro, that is the door. If you are wanting more money, that is the door. And mind you, this is a guy that goes on the pitch, does the job he's supposed to do. And he has the right to ask for more money in salary wages. And the president says, bro, use the door. Sergio Ramos. Also, man said, use the door. But right now, we have people that
got rid of Casemiro too. Don't forget, bro, you got rid of Cas. You got money for Casemiro.
Yeah, no, with Casemiro, bro, he never wanted more money from us. He wanted to solve United's problem. Okay. He called his agent, tell them I can fix the problem.
Okay.
And I was happy to take 76 million. I wouldn't say no to that. Now we have players like Vinícius Jr.
Yeah.
This guy is dropping stinkers over stinkers. And it's somehow think he still has the audacity to be saying he wants to earn close to what Kylian Mbappé is earning.
How much is Mbappé making right now at Madrid?
I think he's around 31. 31.
A year?
Yeah.
You guys are paying Saudi Pro League contracts. What?
Bro, man came for free. On paper, that's what they will tell you. He came for free. But for me, that's bullshit, man. Because he did not come for free. You gave him 100 million in bonus signing. So he did not come for free. Then you have a Vinícius Jr. who is not even consistent. This game, the next game, he drops thinkers. Like, believe you me, these players are fraud, man. I said after that game against Benfica, those guys should be lucky that they don't have someone like me around. Because I was going to implicate every one of them. I will put something in their luggages, honestly, whereby they will get jail in Portugal. Those guys, I would put something in their luggage whereby they will get implicated and be jailed in Portugal. Because those guys, they sacked my man, Xavi. Or, like Madrid said, because on paper, they came and say Madrid because they don't want to look bad. They do not want to look bad.
I was about to say, didn't he walk away from the job?
For me, the man walked away from the job. And I commend him for that. Because in the world of football, we can't argue and deny the fact that we all saw what Alonso did at Bayer Leverkusen, what he did at Real Sociedad. We can't deny that, no, he's not a coach. He doesn't have the aura. That is bullshit. Whereby I know for a fact that that is what Perez is trying to play to Madrid fans through the media. Whereby I know the guy left the job because he was not being respected. He was not being allowed to do what he is supposed to do as a manager. And Perez as well have not really, like, I sit back and I think, like, how did Carlo Ancelotti won a Champions League and won a La Liga with these players? Whereby we had Camavinga playing as left back, Tchouaméni playing center back, Valverde played right back. And this guy was able to get a trophy.
I think it's experience, bro. I think
experience.
I think that's where him and Chab and Alonso differ. It's the experience.
That's the thing. That is in Vegeta. It's the experience, because right now, in the modern world of football, it's different. You have to give the coach the stuffs he need to do or give you best results. It's just like right now, we saw Alonso play the 3-4-3 formation in Bayer Leverkusen. Then you brought him to Real Madrid and you decide not to back him up with players. It's just like you bringing in a chef, whereby you know this chef is special at this dish. Then you bring him in to your restaurant and you are refusing to give him what he needs to make his dish.
Yeah.
Because the next truth is this, man. People need to fuck up out of our club. Like Perez, if he now has issue with his brain, he can actually employ me, sit back there as a president, and have me make the decision for the club. Because the way this guy is going right now, I will make a better decision for this club than this motherfucker. Honestly.
Bro, are you sure you guys don't have the glazers, bro? Because the way what you're
describing, that is what I'm saying.
It sounds like what I'm going through, bro.
That is why I said to you that this guy right now, Madrid right now, it's like Madrid, the players, the president is what you call a pro-mass version of United. A pro-mass version of United. Like, this guy is making stupid decisions. I don't understand in what world are you still sitting down there and allowing the likes of David Alaba to scam Madrid of how much is coming. Bro, I think that guy, I think is the second, if not the first ISN at Real Madrid, David Alaba.
You reckon he's making more than Mbappé?
I'm saying, I stand to be corrected, is between him and Mbappé. That guy is roughly on 400 and something. I think I'm 450.
Let's see, Real Madrid wage bill. Let's see. I'm going to share my screen real quickly. While I'm doing that, people, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't on Los Blancos or on the Halftime with Vegeta. Let me bring up this.
Can you imagine? This guy is coming my club. He earns 22.5 million annually. Then he makes 15 million. 15 million in bonus.
Wait, why is Vinny complaining, bro? If this is how much he's making right now, that's a lot of money, no? Am I crazy?
That is what I'm saying to you. He wants something closer to Mbappé. Because Mbappé is on 31. Like, don't just walk up when Mbappé drops the performance on the pitch. We can actually see. Lord, like, look at David Alaba there. He's third.
My days, bro.
Third.
Jude is on 400 at this young age.
That haven't played for 2 years. And because the guy I know, the Perez I know, would have already called David Alaba to the office, and they will come to an agreement for his contract to be terminated. He did it with Hazard. He did it with Gareth Bale. Like, what is he waiting for to do it with the likes of David Alaba, Rudiger, Eden Militao? Now, I'm not saying those guys are crap. They're not crap. Eden Militao is somebody by, when he's fit, he is one of the best centre back in the world. But what is the essence of having a player who is never fit? It's just like what Mason Mount was at United. When Mason Mount is available, world class. But what is the essence? Because you can't even rely on this guy. The same thing for Rudiger. Rudiger, for me, is decent. But that guy is washed.
Is he playing right now, bro? Is he injured, Rudiger?
No, he's injured.
Bro, how long
and right now, you have Raul Asensio. Raul Asensio, who is currently playing in centre back. That kid is playing with injury. Because I want you to just correct me if I'm losing my mind or I'm talking bullshit. Like, transfer window just closed.
Yeah, it closed on Monday.
Like, we had a player that came outside to the media to say he is playing through injury. And we have a president that does not believe that, okay, it is actually, I should go and get in a defender. McGuay was there for the taking, man. McGuay. But that man called, that fraud, that imposter called Perez is busy waiting for free fucking transfer at the end of the summer.
And I told you, bro, you guys need to get Magay, bro. And I think, what did they get him for? Like 30?
That's what 20 million, bro. 20 million.
Bro, it wasn't like a steep price. Like, you guys were willing to pay like 30 something for Euro, if I'm not mistaken, just recently.
I don't get it myself, bro. 20 fucking million. That's what I went for. 20 million to Man City.
Yeah, that's how much you guys would have paid for Euro anyway. And then we added a little bit more money.
Yeah, we could have get that guy. Ruben Neves. Like, in that team, we lost somebody like Tony Kroos, whereby I don't think there's a player out there in the world that can be as significant like that guy, or control that position like, or make it his own like that dude. But I can tell you, there are still players with similar profile that would do a good job in that position. The likes of Ruben Neves from Halila. The guy was available. Why don't you go and get him for 20 million, 15 million?
Because it has to be free, bro.
Enzo Fernandez is there. This is Real Madrid. We're talking about Real Madrid. You can take anybody's player. Go to Chelsea.
Would you take
an offer?
Would you take Kobe in the 8 though? Because that's where he plays for us.
For me, I like what I would keep saying is, I think Kobe is, for me, I've been saying is overrated. Honestly,
but you've seen how good he is next to a world class. So you reckon he wouldn't work next to Valverde, who's a younger?
First of all, you also need to first of all understand where is Valverde playing currently. Valverde is playing at right back.
Hey?
Yes. Valverde, throughout the season so far, has been playing from the right back position. For me, sometimes all these coaches as well, sometimes things they do pisses me off.
That's a waste.
Like, I can understand we have injury crisis. There was a time whereby Trent was not available. Carvajal was not available. I can live with the fact that you're playing him from that aspect because we don't have players that can play from that wing. But the fact that Carvajal have been back from injury and you are still playing Federico Valverde. Because one thing these coaches sometimes fail to understand is that one changes you make sometimes affects 2, 3, 4 positions. And they don't get it. Carvajal is always on the bench throughout the era of Xavi. Carvajal is also on the bench. For what reason, I don't really know. Because we have a player like Camavinga, Tchouaméni playing from the midfield. The midfield is as open as, like, Bowen property could build an estate in the Real Madrid midfield. It's crazy. So open.
But that's what I'm
actually so crazy.
But that's what I'm saying, bro. In a normal system, are you saying that a midfield 2 of Kobe and Valverde wouldn't work, bro? The experience of Valverde with, I know you say he's overrated, but I'm just saying, like, the current profiles you have, I don't think it's a good match for Valverde in terms of the midfield, in my opinion. And look at how Kobe's playing next to Cass. So the kid is hungry enough and he's disciplined enough to learn from a Casemiro. I think he could do a job next to, especially if you want to be future thinking, bro, because you still have Adra Gula to play in the 10.
Yeah.
Unless you want to get rid of him as well. So you're going to get rid of all your talented players.
No, what is the plan? I wouldn't do so. But like what I would say here is this, Vegeta. Like, I don't want someone learning on the job, honestly, because
in terms of coach or players,
it's the players. This is Real Madrid, guys. It's Real Madrid.
I don't think Enzo would be.
So Vegeta, wait. The person I would actually go for, there is this guy is outside there. Enzo Fernandez, like I said. Then there's Vintia.
He's
Vintia. You see that Vintia? I would take Vintia as well.
Wait, why didn't you guys buy Kvaratskhelia before he went to PSG? That would have been a good buy. He feels like a very Real Madrid player.
No, but the thing is that at that point in time, when he had to go, Vinícius was on smoke. I don't understand. That guy was on smoke, man. Sometimes I tell people, I said the drop off of Vinícius Jr. needs to be studied. Honestly, It's it's drop needs to be studied. But one person I would take, like right now, Enzo Fernandez, I would take Vincia. Vincia is my number one. I would take, or even what's this kid name that plays at PSG as well. That United was supposed to go for. Instead,
isn't he a Neves as well? There's a lot of Neves.
I think it's Neves as well. So instead of going for the kid, United went to they gave PSG the funds to sign Neves.
Be funny.
Why they got Manuel Ugarte.
Be funny. Apparently, Man United have started reaching out to Enrique. Right? It'd be funny if we got Enrique and Ugarte's here. What does that even mean for us, bro? This guy just sold you to the club that he's coming to, bro. That'll be sad, bro.
But you think they would actually give him the job? Enrique, do you think Enrique will be interested to take the job?
I think the ball is more in Enrique's court than with us, because he can go anywhere, bro. He can. I don't think Pep will be at City for long, so he can go to City. He says he wants the Premier League specifically. That's what the reports are saying. So
okay,
if Arsenal somehow bottle it, there's Arsenal, because I don't think Arteta would stay beyond the season. He almost quit the other season when they bottled it. So
man, that guy will be sacked this season if he doesn't get this trophy, man. And I don't think I don't see him getting this trophy. I know people now are not really seeing where it's going to come out from. But let's go on, man. I was talking Madrid, man, because those food they suck.
Yeah, bro.
Please, man. I want to get rid of players.
It's just interesting, bro, because the way you're speaking,
Vinny needs to go.
The way you're speaking is usually how I speak, and I just pulled up my club's wage bill because what your president is doing is what I was very guilty of, bro. Look at my wage bill right now, bro. It looks different, bro. Look at this, bro. Mm-hmm. This looks different. Look, highest is Cass. He's gone, bro. So we're getting rid of 350, which means the next highest paid is Bruno, and he's also not sure. We don't know if he's staying or not. And then from there, nobody's above 200K, bro. I can't believe this is what my wage bill looks like right now.
Yes, because so Andrea now was on 15,000, 57,000 before he left.
This cannot be true. Surely not.
No, I'm sure it's possible. It might be true. Yeah, it's possible.
Jeez.
It is possible. It is possible.
But that's why I'm I find this so weird, Timber, because when we've spoken in the past, you've been on the other side where your club is doing the right things, you're signing the right people. And you would have thought that Perez would have learned from the first Galacticos. I mean, the second version was better. It was more balanced. You brought in the right coaches to coach that team. This second version of what it looks like you're trying to build, you brought Trent to not play, basically, in my opinion. I don't know what that was about. You didn't get rid of, but these people left. Your Toni Kroos's, is Modric still playing? Or he's gone, right?
Modric is gone.
He's gone, yeah.
We did not replace Toni Kroos. We did not replace Toni Kroos.
You didn't replace Casemiro. You didn't. Now you've not replaced Modric in your midfield. So that's 3 important players for your 5 or 4 Champions Leagues at the time. So you haven't replaced that entire midfield. Yeah. Ronaldo, Benzema, Bale, they're gone. You've sort of tried but the current front is not balanced in the same way. If you think about Benzema, Bale, Ronaldo, those guys knew what their roles were. They understood that, okay, Ronaldo's the guy.
Yeah.
And then obviously Bale and Benzema would chip in when they needed to chip in. This one, you've got Vinny, who also wants to be the guy, but the real guy is Mbappé because he's performing. That's how we know if you're the guy or not. He's performing.
Yeah.
So there's a crisis. There's you're competing, but not in the right way, in my opinion, with your front three. Rodrigo is being underappreciated because of these 2 guys that are fighting. Bro, you know what's even worse now? And look, we can say it's the French league. Enric left, he's scoring goals, bro. What happened there?
That is something you put on Alonso. But yet again, I wouldn't put it on Alonso because when Alonso came in, the 2 players Alonso said are untouchable are Endrick and Adagule. But what happened now? Club woke up when Endrick is supposed to step in because Mbappe had I don't know whatever, food poisoning. He was unable to play.
Yeah.
Hendrick got injured. And that was how Alonso went to the youth league and go and get that kid, Garcia. Okay. That came. That guy just took the tournament. He just wowed everybody. So in that aspect, before what's his name, Hendrick could come back to the picture again. Gonzalo Garcia have already done a lot of things. Now he went on loan to Lyon. But this guy will not get the time he needs to develop at Real Madrid if he's not given the opportunity. And with one thing, there's a difference between Barcelona and Real Madrid is that Barcelona sometimes gives those chances to the young players. But with Real Madrid, you just need to just wait for your time. You have to wait for your time because the likes of Federico Valverde today also had to wait for their time. Nacho, that won the Champions League, the last one that won Champions League, had to wait for his time as well. Because at this Madrid, there's no way you would want to learn from the bench, which is why I said I don't want a learner driver. I want somebody, if you're going to be playing from the bench. And if Kobe is going to come to my team, he has to be on the bench. I want guys that are ready to just get me the trophy right now. Bring the prestige, the name, the glory back to Real Madrid. And those guys.
Yeah, but then that's when we go back to how you guys are buying. Yeah, I understand. I was just putting him in because I feel like he can be a good replacement in a few years' time once he's matured. But my point is, the way Perez has gone about building the squad post your previous Galacticos doesn't feel like that's what he's trying to do. Like he's not buying the best to complement because, like I'm saying, bro, Vini and Mbappé feel like they both want to play in the same position or should be playing in the same position. I don't know, bro. It's confusing. The midfield, like you're saying, there is no midfield because people are playing through you. You're playing people out of position because you didn't buy backups for those positions. Like the strategy doesn't make sense to me, Temba, because
it doesn't make sense. Because it clearly just shows that Perez did not really understand what happened in the first time he did this Galacticos nonsense, whereby we had players like Luis Figo, David Beckham, Michael Owen, Delima Ronaldo, Zidane, Guti, Makalele, and they did what they did. Fuck all. They won absolutely nothing. Because this guy was going out there and be getting names. He was combining names, not combining a team. And that was why Arsenal Football Club was able to beat Madrid, knock them out of the Champions League. Whereby they won 1-0, scored by Henry, this second leg 0-0. So that's it. He just clearly tells you that he did not learn from that. And this is why I said he can be up there above me as the billionaire. I would come in there and choose players I want to come to the club, choose players I want to get rid of. Because for me, the last wave of Vinícius Jr. needs to fuck off, like go away from this club.
You know what, Timber? I've got the man for the job. I got a man with the track record of getting rid of dead weight so that you can buy the right player.
Bro, you know what? Like the way it is right now, man. I would take Ruben as interim.
Hey, bro, look at us. No more player power. It's gone.
I would take interim. I would take interim as interim. I would take Ruben as interim.
I'm telling you,
because
bro, Ruben
I love the fact that he was able to stand to his decision and stand to like get rid of some players.
And he did, bro. Shout out to him. But also the ownership backed him in getting rid of those guys. That's why people don't acknowledge. It's one thing for the manager to say these guys need to go. It's another thing for the guys upstairs to say, no, we're gonna stand by you. And because, bro, you don't get rid of people like Marcus Rashford who are the face of a football club. So will Perez back a Ruben, or do you go for somebody who could do the same thing but has got more, I guess, prestige, like a Klopp? Klopp has been at a bigger club and has also been able to build a proper squad. I think Perez would be more willing to listen to him than a person like Ruben in terms of getting rid of the dead weight and building a team. And that's why I said, remember, I said to you, you need to get Klopp, bro. That's
Klopp, I think for me, I think Klopp is the guy I would like you want to give the job to, because clearly, even from the statement Klopp made after he was being linked to the job, the statement he made showcased to you that he already, being an outsider, already knows the problem inside this club. Because he said something that there's no way we want to start saying Alonso is not a good coach. We saw what he did. So clearly, this man would actually back the players, over people, like players that are busy complaining, crying. He will listen to them over the manager who actually sees them in training and know how, to what extent they perform well in the training. He sees everything.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
You Vinícius Junior, you are dropping stinkers. You are being benched. You are mourning. You're talking crap about why always you, or why always you, bro. You are dropping stinkers. Even when you are saying they're subbing you, money. That same keep drop stinkers.
But that's where the experience of a Carlo would have dealt with players like Vinny, but also with ownerships like Perez. And he would have known how to navigate.
And even the players as well, even the players themselves as well, sometimes would not really give that respect.
Yeah, I'll give an example.
Because Carlo Ancelotti, first of all, I don't want to know who you are. Like when they come out and tell you the players Carlo Ancelotti has managed, and he puts you on the bench, you sit on the bench.
On the bench, bro. You can't chat him. But I'll give you an example, bro. You don't need to change Perez. You just need somebody who can fight Perez or talk to Perez on the same level.
Because that guy's a dictator, man, bro.
But you can, if you get the right guy, I'm telling you, because Perez is not going anywhere unless you find somebody to vote for another president. The only way you're getting rid of Perez is the day he dies. That guy is Real Madrid until he dies. You're not getting rid of Perez, okay? So what I'm saying is, if you look at us, right, and I said this to people, the Glazers were there when Fergie was our manager, right? Yeah. But the difference is because of the experience and the class of Sir Alex, he was able to navigate around the nonsense. And that's why we're only feeling it now, because we don't have a person of that quality dealing with those guys. Because remember, when that guy was here, you can't chat to Fergie, bro. He's got the medals, he's got the scars to prove that he knows what he's talking about. That's why he had as much control over the club as he did. And that's why he was able to. Brother, look at the guys we brought, bro, who are not. Some of them were good, don't get me wrong, like a Jose Mourinho, right? Yeah. But they came at a time where the Glazers were doing too much, bro. I feel like they were so happy that Sir Alex is gone. They felt like they could do anything and everything. So what I'm saying is, you're gonna need somebody else like a Carlo, who's got the badges to say, "Hey, listen, guys, you're either gonna work with me or I'm not taking the job." And I don't think bringing in a Ruben struggled, bro. Look at the guys we have at my club, and he struggled to see eye to eye. You think Ruben is fighting with Perez, bro? Perez will win that fight every day.
Yeah,
because he is Mr. Real Madrid, bro. Like the board is not going to listen to flipping Ruben Amorim. But if you got a person who was going toe to toe with flipping Pep, who's the enemy, remember Pep was the enemy in Spain. You've got a guy, and honestly, Klopp's brand of football would suit your personnel more so than most managers. If you're being honest,
Gegen pressing.
Yeah, you just have to get rid of people like Alaba and the guys who are injury prone, because they're not going to survive that high intensity.
Don't forget to include Vinícius. Whatever you are saying, just please keep mentioning Vinícius.
Vinícius, they're not gonna. That thing requires a lot of hard work and discipline. You don't need to have a lot of talented. Like, look at the teams that Klopp had. Not all of those guys are technical, but because they could put in a shift, it made the system work. But on the flip side, if you're playing with pace and power, bro, like Mbappé is a better Salah. Let's be honest. He's levels above Mohammed. He can do that every day of the week. That's what I'm saying. The guy's got the credentials and he's got the football. So, and he can tell, he can tell Perez, look, I don't need to change things drastically, but there are a few pieces that have to go, bro. Plus, he got the bonus of the fact that he managed Trent. He knows how to navigate the fact that Trent doesn't defend well. Yeah. So, it's for me, if Madrid is serious, because right now, you guys are looking like a joke in Spain. Barcelona can't keep winning the league, bro.
Honestly, man, that's what we are. We like we've became a joke. Like nobody, they don't take Madrid serious, man. The fact that a team called Albacete.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. I'm like, what team is this, bro? I've never heard of this team before.
Those guys are 17th in the second division. 17th when they won Madrid. 17th. That's how crazy it is. 17th.
That's poor, bro.
Like that's the fact, like I'm telling you, like when I say it, like the way this man is running the club, you would swear that the manual that United are using is the manual as well this guy is using. Because I don't understand in what word would you sack Xavi Alonso to go bring one guy called Alvaro Arbeloa?
And they should have given him a chance, bro. Okay, let's say I don't like these managers that have to play a certain system to be successful. But for argument's sake, you bought him, right? Why don't you trust him the same way we trust? Bro, we finished 15th and still got rid of players. We tried. We tried to trust Ruben. You guys didn't even try to trust Alonso and say, this is the guy who got invincibles in Germany, bro. It's not a small thing. This guy went.
That's what I'm saying. You can't say invincible. The only reason he did not win a treble is look at Ademola Lookman. That is the only reason that guy did not win a treble. So are you going to tell me that same manager is crap all of a sudden?
Yeah, bro. This guy took a relegation team and went invincible. So he must know something. So if he doesn't like the attitudes of people like Vinny's been there long enough for you guys to say, go. Okay, we can. Yeah. And you guys, at the end of the day, you are Real Madrid. It's an honor for you to play for us, not the other way around. If you feel like you are bigger than us, go and we'll see where you play, if you play. You know, as Jose Mourinho would say,
how you play, where you play, who you play.
Yes. So we get rid of you, and then come on, guys. You're telling me there's no quality left wingers to replace Vinícius in the world? Plenty of them.
Bro, man. Like there's plenty of them. Like basically, what you just need to do is get a striker. I can tell you, the left wing as well, you can give it to Rodrigo. Man will be there. But I would tell you for a fact, what they need to do, like what this guy needs to do is this. You get in number 9, a top 9. Like for me, I think the Gonzalo Garcia, the kid from the Madrid youth team, can do the job.
Would you still take Julian Alvarez, bro? Because I saw Atletico Madrid was trying to get rid of him. We were linked with him for some random reason.
I think Alvarez is going to be expensive. I don't think they'll want to settle Real Madrid as well.
No, I'm saying like
if he was there for taking, I would take him. Alvarez is one player I was actually screaming for when I saw he's leaving Man City. I was like crying for Alvarez because Alvarez is one player that can play multiple positions, just like Rodrigo. He can play as a 10, can play from right, left, as a striker can do so. Which is why I always say it. As a footballer, I would always go with Rodrigo over Vinícius. Because Rodrigo is somebody who I come there, I do my job, I go. Like there was after the game against Madrid against Man City, Pep says something on the interview. He said that guy is an unbelievable player. For somebody, a coach of that magnitude, to say that thing about that kid tells you how good he is. Like the guy basically said, sometimes he forgets that Rodrigo plays for Madrid. Whenever he wants to play them, he would like when they ask him, he tell them straight, don't forget Rodrigo plays for Real Madrid. Because he knows somehow the other guy always. So like
you're gonna get rid of him.
This is just crazy. Like, I don't think that guy will go anytime. I think the only place I would want him to go is Man City. Man City.
I think it depends.
Because I wouldn't want him, because you know what is the evidence is that there's this narrative I've been seeing in your fan base, whereby I've been saying this for a very long time. I said, as long as Bruno is playing in that midfield, whosoever that is there with Bruno would always do too many jobs. But sometimes people let their agendas, because you believe, or I believe, his legs are gone, he doesn't have the pace. They want to just stick to the narrative. And I am so happy that people have actually come to understand that the last 3 games you guys drop points or concede goals. You take Casemiro out, you concede 2 goals. It was against Brighton, Tottenham, and Fulham. As soon as Casemiro leaves the pitch,
we lose control.
You guys concede goals. Lose control. So now you get people telling you his legs are gone.
Nah, bro. Nah, like a quality number 6 is hard to get, bro. And you know what the funny part is? Ogate, bro. That guy, I don't understand how we bought. That guy is beyond. Like, I understand Bruno's gonna do Bruno things, but at least he gives me GA, bro. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This Ogate guy, Temba, bro. I don't understand
what that guy
with getting him. But can I ask you a question before we move on to United? So you reckon Rodrigo play on the left? Because I might need left winger, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Yeah, like I believe if because sometimes I think also Real Madrid does this nonsense of we are after the commercials, the revenue, income that comes to the club. Sometimes I think that comes to play in things. But for me, if a chance is like comes whereby Vini leaves the club, Rodrigo can take that position and make it his. Or Rodrigo will still play in that 4-4-2 in diamond shape. He would do the job well with Mbappé because now he understands the assignment.
And he's both-footed.
He's both-footed. He gets it that Mbappé is the star boy. All I need to do is, if I'm able to go score, I score. If I'm able to, I give it to him, let him do the job. And that is what
bro.
Rodrigo is better. Rodrigo is okay with it. He doesn't just play my game, enjoy football, and go. But Vini wants to be the star boy. Yeah, he wants to be the star boy without even dropping performances.
Nah, bro. He has to understand that in the jungle, there's always going to be an animal that's going to.
Honestly, because like that team, the reason that Galacticos that we built with that had Isco, that had James Rodriguez, that had Bale, Benzema, those teams worked because of Carlo Ancelotti. Because first of all, you get to understand that, bro, we are talking about a manager that have managed the likes of your Kaka, Seedorf, like Buffon. We're talking about some bad boys player, Maldini, Nesta. This guy have managed these guys, strikers like your Shevchenko. So what do you want to tell me if he keeps you on the bench, you want to mourn about? You don't have, you can't even say a word. You can't.
Does it say a lot about Vinícius that Ronaldo and Benzema, who are 10 times the player he is, and Bale, were more willing to listen to their managers than he is, bro? Because we're talking about people who are getting 60 plus goals in a season.
Yeah.
And that's not normal, bro. But they were willing to be coached. And I get it. Look, it's Carlo Ancelotti, it's Mourinho. But the point I'm making is that they were still willing to be coached. Flipping Ronaldo was coached by Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, bro.
Yeah.
Ronaldo was coached by Ole.
Bro, that is, you know what is this, man, Vegeta? That is when what's his name? Mourinho said football heritage. There are players that actually understands what being a footballer is all about. Like, they don't care who is the manager. As long as he's the manager, has been given the job, they give him the respect. And the fact that somebody like Ronaldo, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, The guy, he was still being professional, still taking and listen. But right now, we've got players that think they are what they are not even yet. Because this thing that Vinícius is busy doing, and he comes to tell you, like when I think about that statement he made, I will do 10 times more. Bro, I go mad.
Yeah, those
Man
guys
says he would do 10 times more. The mentality as well is not there. The people they roll with don't give them proper advice. And all these guys are also too close to their phones. They're always like on their phones.
Yeah.
And that is why you will see people liking what's it called? Liking comments on people's wall. They are close to the phone. The professionality in football is gone.
Yeah, that's probably why
it's
the
gone.
quality of football right now is really
that is why the quality has dropped.
Some people say it's better. I don't know how, because do you reckon some of these guys could play with some of the Dons pre-2000s? Like when Milan was so good.
Okay, let's just look at this right now. Let's go to and tell me if there's a midfielder, I believe I would take back in the days, and I believe we'll still be able to play in any team. The only person I'll mention is Kevin De Bruyne. The only person I believe that will be able to challenge those guys like your Seedorf.
I reckon
your guys like your Pello.
Modric is good, yo. You know, I feel
like Modric as well. Like Modric, I don't count Modric with this. Like Modric is also from those guys as well.
Yeah, okay.
So I would say Kevin De Bruyne will get into that conversation, but I don't see anybody else. I do not. And look at the Vinícius Junior. I don't think Vinícius Junior would get into the, like, they are going to do the greatest 11 of Real Madrid. They will do it twice, 3 times. I don't think Vinícius will get into 1, 2, 3 team. They will make
the fact that Beckham understood what it meant to play for Madrid more than Vinícius is crazy to me, bro. Because Beckham doesn't even see himself as a great player in that team. He said so himself.
No.
And that's Beckham, bro.
They are bad because they were bad boys players back in the days. Bad boys players that scored bad boy goals. Which is why there was a statement I think Thierry made when they were hyping up Van Dijk. He said Van Dijk is lucky that he never played with strikers like Adebayo, Drogba, Eto'o. That is lucky.
Titi playing with against Thierry.
He did not play with those guys. He was lucky he did not play with those kind of strikers.
2008 Ronaldo. Hey, bro. the one was still doing
like the fact alone whereby we are here, they do greatest 11 for Real Madrid. Ronaldo is there. Juventus is there. Man U is there. Even though the fact that like he's just everywhere is there. He is a professional athlete. Leave the ego, leave his attitude. Sometimes just say it for what it is. He has the ego, he has that, but he also comes to the pitch and drop the performance.
He backs it up
and shut you up. You are talking about a player by PSG, PSG and Juventus against Atletico Madrid. They were cursing him and blah blah blah. And he said he has 5 Champions League guys have 0. And they were like, no, it's over. He said, don't worry, we will see. Like, that is what I don't know what you call that. Ego, arrogant. I don't know what you want to call it. We are going to see. And come second leg, man drops an hat-trick. So those are people whereby if I tell you I want more money, you give it to me. Not this nonsense I'm seeing of players of today. Whereby
too much to see.
Man, it's just crazy.
I'm looking at Jude, bro, and he's on 400K now, bro. What is the next contract? You know what? It's fine. Let's leave it, Timber. The next game, I'm just, every time a young player wants money, bro, I'm just like, bro, just play. Like,
yeah.
If you're gonna start at the top, it means everywhere is down, bro. It's I feel sorry for them, bro. But
I said
anyway,
at some point, I saw people talking about when somebody making mention like, no man, Casemiro is on this amount, Bruno is on this amount, Kubimeno has the right to ask for more money and blah blah blah.
he does it,
Sometimes
bro.
the fans also do push this, support this kid's ego, and they forget that these guys, they are always close to the phone. They see everything that goes online. You
But
see
that's
it.
why I call my fans, bro. You see me, bro. I'm fighting with my fans on this platform
Yeah.
so many times, bro. They make, because I'm like, guys, 20. I understand 20 grand a week is not good, but I can't give him 100 and above. That's crazy. Let's be honest. He hasn't done
No man,
that
he has
much.
not, man. He does not deserve it.
He'll be lucky if he gets
Go
60,
go and check Chelsea. They pay, just go check their wages, and you'll be shocked to see how much the likes of a Caicedo earns.
Let me see.
You'll be shocked.
Chelsea. Is this thing gonna? There we go. Switching to Chelsea. Look at this, bro. Moise Caicedo is earning 150, bro, and that's a Premier
150.
League experience center midfield.
150.
Come on, bro.
150.
Cole Palmer is on 130. These are serious people, you know. These are serious people. Brother, I heard Cole Palmer wants to come to United. I said, what? Say less. Sign him.
Bro, first of all, man, like, sometimes we need to be realistic and stop this nonsense we do. Like, how much do you think Chelsea are one club whereby we have to give it to them? I don't know how they do it.
Yeah, I don't want to deal with those guys.
Those guys, they know how to sell players. They know how to sell a player. Because the fact alone that these guys got 55 million pounds from United for Mason Mount and got, I think, 65 million from Arsenal for Kai Havertz. So tell me, how much do you think they would want for Cole Palmer? How much do you think they would actually want for Cole Palmer? So that conversation is just bullshit. It's rubbish.
130. And you're telling me Kobe must be on 150, 200. You guys are smoking weed, bro. You're smoking grass, bro. I said personally, give the kid 60 to 80 because he's like, what is he? Like 21, 22, bro. Like if you're giving him 150 now, Mbuemo just got 150 now and he's like 25. And that guy got 20 flipping goals last season. Come on, guys. Like there's something called earning your contract, and we need to bring that back in football. Honestly, we need to. And this is where me personally, I'm proud of the of Ineos. Sorry, not the Glazers, Ineos, because it makes no sense, bro. If people are here for purely money, get out, bro. We can replace you. We are Manchester United. We'll be fine.
Yes,
but Temba, just to end the Madrid conversation, you're playing Valencia in your according to this, next. You've got a good form in the league. To be fair, you've got wins in the last 5. Are you gonna continue that because you're 1 point off Barcelona in the league?
Bro, one thing about this club called Madrid is this: they always shock you, man. And Valencia, I want him whereby I can't really say I've been impressed with the way we've been playing Valencia. We have struggled to win games. Sometimes we leave it late to win games. Sometimes we need miracle to win games as well against Valencia. And this Valencia can be having a terrible form, but as soon as they come across Real Madrid, it becomes a problem for Madrid. But maybe I would actually want to believe that they will get the job done. I would actually want to believe they will get that job done, beat Valencia. Just do whatever you can to just keep winning games. Just keep the pressure going on Barcelona. Just keep the pressure going. But I don't believe they'll win the league, though. I've said it. If they win a trophy this season, it's a miracle.
Who, Madrid?
Because the moment Yes, it's Madrid are going trophyless this season. The moment
That's one
that
point.
that's what is his name? Perez. Or the moment that Xavi left and Perez decided to go get Abeloa, that guy wrote off the season.
That's crazy.
He wrote it off.
Wouldn't that be 2 seasons trophyless though? That's crazy for Madrid.
Bro, man.
Even City is in danger of 2 seasons trophyless. They have to win this Carabao, you know. Pep, I don't think this has ever happened to Pep. 2 seasons,
bro.
Wait,
bro. I would like to you, man. I think the coach that will replace Pep at City, they are already having that conversation right now. I wouldn't. Don't be surprised. I would not rule out. What's his name? I'm sure their first, second, third, the guys that will go for maybe first will be Luis Enrique. Second would be what's his name? Maresca.
Yeah, I heard about the Maresca one. Bro.
Then the third will be Ruben. I know people might think it's crazy. Ruben was the guy they wanted to replace Pep. He's the guy. So now, I can tell you for sure.
Do you think the City fans would be open to that though? Because there's a problem with.
They will. You know why they will, Vegeta? Because, like the way you are right now, you're a United fan. You watch the game and you judge the manager differently because now it's your club, you're attached to it. Yes. But everybody out there know that Ruben is a coach. We watched what this guy did with a small team like Sporting Lisbon. What he did to Pep with his small players. They saw it. Whereby they were talking about it. About him.
But you know,
I don't see any other manager.
But you know, English fans are weird temper. If you've managed Man United, you can't manage City. For instance, you know, even if you are good, for instance, Klopp can never manage us. Never. No. That he can't. Because he managed the enemy. That's why I'm like, would the local Mancunians be open to a manager that's managed across the city? You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think at the end of the day, they will, because at this point in time, whereby with what Pep is doing so far, bro, man, that's why I always say it. Pep is not a coach you want to give to a rebuild team. You just have the product. It comes in there. You open the cash book for him as well. And that is why I will always rate Sir Alex Ferguson, Jose Mourinho as a winger over Pep. Because these are managers that can just come in there, use the scrap there to do something. Carlo Ancelotti, all these guys, they will come to the club, they are that experience. The team that won the Champions League 2005 or 2003, when Porto won it, you had a team that had Deco, Carvalho, and Benny McCarthy. So basically, Mourinho had a bad boy in the defense line. He had a bad boy in the midfield line, who was Deco. In the back line was Carvalho. Then he had a bad boy striker, who was Benny McCarthy. And it is painful. Don't know about Benny, you know? It is painful that you sit here now, you look at the entire league, South African league, and we cannot even just get somebody. We cannot get a striker that can give us 45%. I don't want to say 50. That would be mid over demand. That give us 45% of what we saw with Benny McCarthy.
Brother, we don't have goal scorers here, bro. Even Foster, bro, he's not off the level, bro. People forget that Benny finished second behind Didier, bro, for Blackburn in the Golden Boot.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand how incredible?
That's what I'm saying. Mind you, you made mention of one name now, Blackburn, and that Blackburn is not the Blackburn that won a trophy. Because It clearly tells you if you make that switch, bring in Benny McCarthy to be the Chelsea striker and take the other way, you will see the numbers must surpass what Drogba had. But one thing is this, man. Back to the manager, it just tells you how players or how good some managers are. Pep is not a manager you want to ask to do projects because that guy will give you those things we are seeing right now. Which is why I am fuming that Perez will look at the transfer window and don't sign the players because Man City, they signed players last January. End of the summer, they signed. January again, they signed. Like that man I've spent since coming to Man City. All these people that tell you Pep is this, Pep is the greatest, Pep is this. That guy I've spent 2 billion plus ever since taking over from Pellegrini.
And that's what I'm saying, bro. Pellegrini. They can't chat us with their treble. These guys are like, yeah, we repeated your history. I'm like, guys, you understand that Sir Alex took a gamble on kids, and those kids won him a treble.
We are talking. They can't even say like the fact alone that when Atletico Bilbao won the Copa del Rey, the way the street was packed with fans, then you had a Man City doing a parade of a treble, bro,
and nobody was there, bro. That's crazy.
Nobody was there.
That's crazy.
So that tells you everything. It tells you everything you want to know.
But yeah, bro, But you guys are beating Valencia, right? Like your form seems pretty decent in the league.
I would expect these guys as long as this Abelard does not play Eminem. Honestly,
who the heck is Eminem now? Oh, I'm doing it about Madrid today. What is going on, bro? Who's Eminem,
bro? This guy called Master Swano.
I need to see this guy, bro. Wait, there's the.
Oh God. That guy, his name is Master Swano, man. Franco Mastatano. We just signed the dude, though he's 18, he's a kid.
Wait, does he look like Eminem or what's the connection there, bro?
And check it, you see him now. The guy is looking like Eminem. Master Swano.
I need to see the Master. This is a complicated name. Oh my goodness. Franco. Is that his name?
Yeah, Franco Master Swano.
Oh my days, he does look like Marshall Mathers. Oh wow, that is hilarious, bro. Man calls him
Eminem.
Man calls him Eminem. I'm dead, bro. But let's talk about Man United, my bro. Let's talk about Man United, bro. Mikel Carrick, as we call him now on the streets. We don't call him Michael anymore. We call him Mikel.
Really?
Mikel Carrick is bro. We call him Mikel, bro. Don't you know? Carrick. Right. Sir Carrick, if he does a madness. That guy's been nominated for Manager of the Month. Is it a worthy nomination? What do you think, bro?
Bro,
3 games, 3 wins.
What do you mean? You're asking me what do I mean, bro? Like, who should take it? Do you think it's easy to beat Man City and Arsenal in the same, like, back-to-back, man?
Some people don't think he should even be nominated, bro. I saw the announcement on Twitter, and some people were like, "Oh, United propaganda. He just got here, and they're nominating him." I was like,
"No, like it's crazy, man." First of all, let's just check how many games has he played so far. How many has he lost? How many has he won?
None, bro.
Because in my own opinion, I think if there are 2 coaches I would say deserve to take the award, I think it's Carrick and Liam Rosenauer. What's his name? This Chelsea's manager.
Yeah, the Chelsea.
The 2 of them. I think they are, and for me, I think they are the best. But who had a tougher game? Because bro, I can tell you that many United fans would have never believed. Like, if I came and say, I give you Arsenal, draw, you take it now. Man City, draw, you take it now. Many of United fans would be like, yes, give me those 2 points.
That's for damn
nobody,
sure, bro.
Nobody would have believed.
Before the City game, people were like, oh, shame, poor Carrick, bro. His first game in City, 3 hit. Man got a clean sheet against City, bro.
Bro, man.
It's crazy.
He did it.
But what do you
Then in
think?
the second game against Arsenal, that guy did a masterclass in that game, in that City's game, and masterclass. Because if there's something we saw under Eric Ten Hag, was that this guy brings on players, and United becomes worse than what they were.
Yeah.
But we saw this different. He brings in players, the performance goes up. The same thing with Chelsea. The coach brings in 2 players, he makes it different. Chelsea were busy losing 2-0. He brought in 2 people, the next thing, game ended 3-2. United, the same thing. Made some bad boys decision, brought people on the pitch. The next thing, nobody believed it. Even when Arsenal scored,
I didn't believe it, bro.
and I was busy watching that low life. That guy called, Mikel. I was watching that crap, celebrating that guy. Shameless.
Bro, that ball that barely crossed the line, bro. Did you see the celebrations, bro? You swear those guys scored a world-class goal, bro. These criminals, bro.
You will swear that they've won the league. You will swear that goal they just scored won the league. Those clubs, both the fan base are just shameless. And for me, this what they are not going to win it as well.
I hope not, Tim, because if these guys win, I keep saying, bro, this is a terrible champion, bro. These guys have been doing bro. Imagine Stoke City winning the league with Stoke City football. Oh,
honestly, man, it just tells you how crap the football and Premiership have become. Honestly, because it makes no sense whereby United lost as many, or not just United, every team, the kind of amount of game they've lost. I'm going to use Man City as an example. The amount of game Man City lost.
They're the biggest.
And somehow they were still in the conversation for top 4 for the league. Just tells you how the league is busy. The standard is dying. I don't know what is killing it. I don't just know. Is it the Pep ball? Because sometimes I look at fans.
I think it's
I ask, like, what do people want? What do people want? Because things that this guy Ateta is busy doing, those are things we used to see with Stoke City, Set Piece FC. Like once the ball is out on throwing, you see the lap, he will run, walk out the ball to throw it in. Those are things we see. We had Arsenal that was playing beautiful football. We had, like, every team had their own pattern of play.
Bro,
but right now, it's just so boring because everybody want to do the same thing. They want to do the same damn thing and cost them games. But so far, for me, I honestly believe Carrick deserves to win the Man of the Month. The manager, he deserves to win it. Honestly.
For sure, bro. You know what, Timber? If nothing else, he's made being a United fan in the last 3 games. I can't speak for the rest of the season.
So basically, like right now, that guy is close to shaving his hair. To barbing his hair.
Yeah, 2 more. And look, he could. The next 2 games is Spurs tomorrow and West Ham. And it's not just Michael, bro. I need to give credit to the whole coaching team. I need to always say this, bro. These guys have come in and have understood these players. I don't know how quickly they did this. And just also the way they analyze the opposition, bro, because Michael will say, bro, we've looked at City, how they play, we plan, and you can tell, bro, how they approach the games. It's not the same. People say it's the same, but it's not, bro. They understand their opposition and they understand how to play. Like with Arsenal, we understood that we had to do a lot of defending when it came to set pieces. And besides the crap goal, really they didn't do much on set pieces, Arsenal. And that's a credit to the coaching staff. But also, it seems like Carrick has got very good people skills, because if you listen to Casemiro, Lisandro, it feels like players are being listened to by the manager. They feel valued by the manager. And I say manager, bro, because I feel like Carrick is he's managing these guys, bro, more than he is coaching them. The other guys are coaching these guys, from what it sounds like. And I think it's just been a good combination, and he's made football enjoyable, Tim. I've never been this happy. And to be honest, outside of Ollie, this is as close to Sir Alex football as we've ever gotten since Sir Alex left us, bro. This is the football I grew up watching, bro. We are not scared of people. We don't drop our heads when we concede. We understand that we can still get back into a game. Whether we do it or not is different. But like, bro, the United we've seen in the last 3 games, we haven't seen it since 2013. I promise you. You can go watch the tapes.
True.
Bro, 2-2 in extra time. Brother, you know we could have dropped the heads when Kevin scored that banger, bro. Nothing Laments could do about that. It's just a quality goal.
Your quality.
United of old, if anything, we would have collapsed, bro. They gave them 7 minutes at a time. We would have collapsed in the past, bro. We would have dropped the But the fact that we said, "Oh, you guys scored," bet we scored a minute later, bro. A minute. We responded immediately, bro. So I agree. I think Carrick deserves it, bro. And honestly, with how crap everybody else has been, people should be worried by the fact that we don't have other games to play besides this. This is basically our FA Cup. The league is basically our FA Cup, our Carabao Cup. It's everything in one because that's all we have to play for, bro. And if you guys are busy stressing between other competitions, bro, I looked at the league today, Timber. I couldn't believe how close we were to Villa. And I'm like, that's not right. Villa have been so good. 5 points off Villa, bro. Okay, give me third then. I was satisfied with fourth. Give me third, brother. and if we get third,
I'll take it.
I'll take it, bro.
Give me second as well.
If City keeps dropping points, give me second,
It's
bro.
fine. Give me second, man.
If any way Arsenal gets us to I told people, if Arsenal drops to less than double digits, because right now it's 12 points. If I see 8-point gap difference, let's go for the title. I don't care. Let's go for the title, bro.
Title charge, man.
Those guys will crumble, bro. I know Arsenal, bro. If anybody puts pressure on those guys between now and May, those guys will crumble. So, and also, guys, we've got one game. Look, I'm not saying we'll win it. I'm not getting ahead of myself. But if Carrick and the team keeps respecting our positions, because for me, truly, Arsenal and City, I didn't believe, but it's 50-50. It's like a derby because our guys know how to turn up. We've heard them before. They say, hey, we can't lose to these guys. The game that convinced me that this could be good was Fulham. Because you've seen us, Timber, against small teams.
Yeah,
you've seen me say, we should be beating these guys, and then we lose.
And that was the biggest test, man. For me, I know many people believe that the game against Man City, Arsenal, I said to people, I said, bro, on a stream, I think it was on the Zia Talks football. I told them there, I said, United are going to win Man City 2-1. And they were like, crazy, where's it going to come from? It happened.
Yeah,
Arsenal, I said they were going to beat Arsenal as well.
I said 3-1.
Yeah, and it happened. Because the thing is that's United, Arsenal and Arsenal, Liverpool, Man City, Chelsea. These are games whereby we know the players will always turn up for.
We beat flipping Liverpool at Anfield, bro, this year.
Yeah, they will turn up for and win games. But United now, the biggest test comes from teams like your Fulham, teams like Brighton,
even
Newcastle.
Tottenham tomorrow, bro.
These are teams you would actually expect. Okay, let's see now what they are going to do against this side. Because these players, we know them when it is in that big game, they turn up. But can they do it again, playing a side that plays probably a local block kind of football? Let's see them do it against such a team. And they did it as well. But that was kudos to United. Excuse me, standing tall, like not dropping their head off. Because one thing is this, man, I'm happy that I could able to see, or I'm able to understand, like make people understand that this is what I've been talking for a very long time. This is the situation. I saw it. 3 occasions, the guy left the pitch. 2 goals conceded in those 3 games.
Yeah, Casper.
It just tells you, look for person. Because now you take off Casemiro and bring in Ugarte. Ugarte is not Casemiro.
Yeah, no, like, you know what, bro? Manuel, even, you can't blame managers. That guy is just pap, bro. He's, hey, There's no safe. There's no you.
What's his pop? Bro.
There's no manager, bro. I don't even want Ogate Chiefs. That guy doesn't help his defense at all, bro. He goes to sleep. And even that whole that destroyer thing people told me about is overrated. He doesn't destroy nothing, bro. The fact that Kobe Mano is doing more defensive work than you, bro. Nah, bro, no.
Bro, man, bro.
That Ogate guy, nah, bro. They must sell that guy in the summer.
And that guy was bought to replace Casemiro. He was brought into the club to send Casemiro away.
That guy was playing. That guy was playing against Kobe, ahead of Kobe Mano. I can't believe, Ruben, bro. You made us suffer for no reason, bro. Watching that, bro. My eyes were bleeding watching Ogate, bro. I never want to.
That was 3-4-3, most.
I reckon we make it 4. I think we're going to make it 4-4-4 tomorrow, you know?
Yeah, I believe. Like that dude right now, I'm sure many United fans are going to be happy for the guy. At least the guy can finally get his hair cut.
He has to stream it live, Temba. He must make money from it.
I believe definitely he's going to stream it live. I believe so. He's going to stream it live. And I'm sure when he's streaming it live, I believe that is cutting his hair. Maybe it might get close to maybe 100 million views. Honestly. Yeah. Because, man, you know how long this guy wanted to shave his hair? So, to the point that Aston Villa were even using the guy as a meme. When Aston Villa won 10 games in a row, you know what they said? They said he would have had his hair cut twice.
Yo, Villa, bro. Let me finish third, Villa.
Aston Villa, they were making fun of the dude. So,
we will run back that meme, Villa.
They will get the job done. They should just get the job done.
We have to beat Spurs.
Okay, let's say right now they play.
Check actually.
Well, they play Tottenham tomorrow, and they win Tottenham. The next game they drew. So does that count? Because it says in a row. It
says in a row, bro. This is not from scratch. We can't draw, bro.
Oh man, that guy.
I don't know.
That guy has mind, man.
That guy's got faith, bro. He's got so much faith in us. He should have said 3, to be honest. Should have said just said 3.
Man said 5.
Man said 5, bro. And he said if he said 3, he would have got a haircut under Ruben already, because I think Ruben did 3 in a row, no? If I'm not mistaken.
Bro.
But
Timber, 5.
Let's look at, bro, because people think I'm being crazy. Guys, I swear, bro. I know Arsenal are going to slip up some, because this league is all about who can find form, and nobody has found it. Let's be honest.
No,
it's just that Arsenal has been getting away with their draws where they've gone. But if I bring this up, this is Man United's next fixtures. Let me do this: Spurs, West Ham, Everton, Palace, bro. 1, 2, 3. Let me actually look at 5. Newcastle. I think we can win 4 out of 5. At minimum. Here.
Okay, you know what? I think the 5, you guys are going to get the 5. Not even before that. Because for me, I think that game against Man City, Tottenham tomorrow is being played at the Old Trafford. Yes. I honestly believe United are going to beat Tottenham. With the way Thomas Frank have been playing so far, that guy has been shambolic. And if United are able to get a result against Tottenham, then that guy is going for haircut the following week. Because I'm sure they will beat West Ham. I'm sure of that.
We're beating West Ham.
I'm sure of that. Deadly sure of that.
I think we'll beat Everton. I think we'll beat Palace. Is not doing good either. Oh my days, how they've fallen off. And if we get here and we are on an unbeaten run, you see these Chiefs, these guys that were supposed to beat Arsenal to the league. I'm telling you, bro. And anyway, somehow United, bro, let me ask you a question. If we finish, let's say 6 to 8 points within first, is that a good season for us, bro? I think it is. From 15th to 2nd, within 8 points of the leaders, that's a good season, you know. That's a title charge.
It is a good season because right now you just need to just look at the entire club. This season is similar to what we saw when Leicester City won the Premiership. Everything sucked. Every team was bad. So, based on what has happened at United,
Yeah.
whereby you had all those controversies whereby Ruben had to go and all those stuff, and this guy came in and is able to get to. I think it's a good season because I believe if you finish fifth, if you finish sixth, you still get to play Europe football. You will.
Yeah.
But I know for a matter of fact that United will be looking at the £100 million that is being given to teams that qualify for the Champions League. They will. And the way the Premiership team or English team is performing currently in this Champions League gives them that opportunity to get into the Europe. It gives them the opportunity because every English team are doing really well. And I hope or pray maybe it stays like that because we've seen situations whereby sometimes I think that was 2009 or 12 whereby United played Arsenal. It was 2008 where Ronaldo scored a free kick from 40 yards. Bro, that guy called Ronaldo, bro. That guy have been in football for long, man.
Ronaldo's not a normal. But you know, Temba, apparently there's been a time in our history, and I didn't know this, where you see how Arsenal is like 50 something, and we were on, I think, 37 points, and we won the league, bro.
Yeah.
You know that?
Yeah.
So we're in a better position now to do the same thing. That's why I'm like, yo, if Arsenal loses the league to me, oh Jehovah, bro. I am going on leave in May, bro, because I am going to find all my Arsenal friends.
Bro.
Oh, my channel. Oh, stay off my channel. Hey.
Man. I don't like I've seen things happen at that club. That's why sometimes when things happen, I'm not surprised. Like Arsenal as a football club have been on top of the league. The league finishes in May. Arsenal Football Club were first in May and somehow did not win it. Like it was a record whereby Man City, because now they went and count how many in the entire week leading to the end of the season, how many club was on the first position. I think Pep with Man City, I think they were there around maybe 9-10 times. And they won the league. They won the league. That is how crazy that football club is. How crazy it is.
Bro, all we have to do as United, take it one game at every game is a final. That's all we know. From now until the end, every single football game is a final. Every 3 point, bro. I beg Arsenal, bro. Don't draw a game. You see, Villa is scared. They must be honest. They're looking at that 5 points because not so long ago, bro, we were like flipping 9th or 7th or something stupid, bro. Now we are 5 points off third, bro. 12 points off first, bro. The theater of dreams. Let me dare to dream, bro. If I wake up in May and it's 6 points, oh, Arsenal, bro. I'm coming for the title, you know. I don't care. Even I will. If Carrick wins the title, give him the contract, bro. Say less, bro. We don't need to buy another manager. If he does that,
bro, man. But like, do you actually believe United fans will be cool with him having the job?
Let me tell you something, Temba. If he wins the league, I don't care who's not cool with him, bro. We've tried everything. We've tried Van Gaal, we've tried Mourinho, we've tried a club legend, we've tried everything, bro. We tried the up-and-coming manager who won at his previous club. If Mikel Carrick lifts that league as a manager after lifting it as a player, give him the contract. And we'll fight with the people after that, bro. Every time
but sometimes I want to talk again, Vegeta, is that, you know, one thing about these players as well at your club, you know, because I always say something, United, they have the wrong players. These are players whereby we have seen this happen when Ole Gunnar Solskjaer came in this first season. United went on to win 10 straight games, 10 in a row. They won 10 straight games in a row. Did a comeback against PSG in the Champions League as well. And he got the job. And all of a sudden, it just feels like when they sack a manager, the entire player becomes like, guys, it's a new manager. Everybody have to like also play hard to be in the first 11.
I'm glad you said that, Timber. And this is why I'm saying it's different this time, my friend. Because every manager we've sacked, everyone besides Ruben, if you look at it carefully, the players down tools at some point.
Yeah,
everyone.
Yeah.
But with Ruben, none of these guys did that, bro. It's just that they couldn't play this, brother. These guys tried. Guys, I've never seen a group of players that's so desperate to play for a manager and to make it work. I think these guys really were trying to do what Ruben wanted them to do. They just didn't have the capability. I think there's a difference between downing tools and not having the quality. We've had quality players.
They did not. One thing I can tell you for sure, Vegeta, these players, they love that dude. They did not down tools. Which is what sometimes I say this, I say to people, I say, yes, Ruben, based on the results, he deserves to be sacked.
Yes.
But yet again, we all know he was not sacked for the results.
He was never sacked for the results. Nah,
he was sacked for calling out the board. Which is something whereby, like, if I was United fan, it would pain me that this guy did not get sacked because of his performances.
I think it confused us. It confused a lot of us.
Yeah.
Because
because
even me,
of what he said.
Yeah, because even me, as the person who didn't believe in Ruben, I said give him until the end. There's no point. Like, what are we doing? Let's get another manager in the summer. So it didn't make sense. If they had fired him after Grimsby or after other results,
Grimsby makes sense. A lot of sense.
It makes sense because it's the result, right? He already finished 15th, but now you're losing to Grimsby. It's dead.
Yeah.
But we know. But my point is, I feel like Ineos has found a group of players that actually want to play for Man United. That's why I'm not worried. I mean, look at Cunha was benched, bro. And I was like, I actually want to see how he's going to respond. Because in the past, bro, I dare you to bench Marcus Rashford.
Bro.
I dare you to bench Garnacho.
You are going to come and apologize in the next press conference.
Brother, those guys are going to...
Like that club is... Like that club at some point when it was crap. You had Ole Gunnar Solskjaer calling out Marcus Rashford. And the next game, that guy had to apologize to Marcus Rashford.
And play him, bro. But Carrick, what does Carrick do? Carrick comes in. He says, Mateus Cunha, you're not performing. Bench. Dorgu, play. And then what does Cunha...
I want to see how you want to react to it.
And how does he react when he comes on? He contributes.
Positive.
Benjamin
Šeško gets you want to see in your team.
Šeško gets benched after we made him number one. Remember, this guy was our number one striker.
I don't like you, man, Peter. This guy called Ruben, man. Honestly, that guy needs to be given a lot of credit, man. Ruben.
No. Look, here's how I look at it, Timberne. I feel like Ruben, and this is why I hate fans, because I was never Ruben out at some point. I was just criticizing his decisions, right? But my fan base, because my fan base is high, said, oh, so you're Ruben out. But I'm like, no, guys, listen to what I'm saying. I'm saying Ruben is making mistakes that if he fixes, we're good. No, it means you're Ruben out. I said, okay, then I'm Ruben out, because if I criticize the manager, I'm Ruben out. But I can't be blind to what I'm seeing, Timber. I'm not down.
Yeah.
We're not winning games. You get what I'm saying? But it doesn't mean that I want the manager out. So I was manager out because people forced me to have an opinion. Fine. So that was my problem. And I knew that Ruben, unlike Ten Hag, he was just stubborn. He wasn't a bad manager or person. He just needed to make the right changes. Like, don't tell us Casemiro can't run, bro. Like, do better, bro. Casemiro's a quality guy. Don't do dumb things, bro. Don't tell us Ugarte can play, but Kobe can't play. Make a plan. You know what I'm saying? So there were things I was not happy about with Ruben. But I also said, guys, Ruben is the first guy to see a problem with players and do something about it. That's a good thing. And it's
while
because,
at the club, bro.
Exactly. It's because me, Temba, as a fan, I know how to give credit where it's due, and I know how to criticize when it's due. Even with Ineos, I said, guys, I'm not saying Ineos is the answer, but which other ownership got rid of Garnacho, of these guys? These guys did that. Who bought us Mbuemo? These guys did that. Who bought us De Ligt? They did. You feel me? What I'm saying? Who bought Cunha? The people you are celebrating as play Mazarawi, all of these guys, who balanced the wage bill at United that we've been complaining about. So you can't just say that people are crap when there's good stuff. Yes, the bad might be worse than the good, but you should be able to analyze the situation and say, okay, Ruben, you're doing A, good, but you're doing all of these things bad.
Wrong.
If you fix this, we can get to a place where we're productive. You get what I'm saying? And at some point, Temba, I won't lie, I was just like chilling at home, and I'm like, maybe Ruben could be the guy, even as much as I don't like him, because he's got rid of player power. He's brought some level of discipline, of togetherness, because these guys are together, bro. People can say whatever they want. When these guys play, they play for each other. You can see they are happy for each other. Even when Mbuemo's not scoring, if Benjamin scores, it's not the end of the world, bro. The team, the team is winning. We don't have individualistic people. I even think Bruno's maturity has increased underneath Ruben, because he doesn't do the undisciplined things as much anymore. Even now, in the 10, because he's back in the 10. Because remember, Ruben said he can't play in the 10 because of his discipline of the position. But if you look at how he plays the 10 under Carrick, it's as if he took whatever he learned in the 8 about positional awareness and he's applying it in the 10. Because Bruno's not in people's places anymore. He's not. I don't see Bruno in the center back position for no random reason anymore. He's not there. I've got my defenders defending. I've got midfielders doing midfielders, and my attackers are attacking. Yes, we do defend as a team, but the point is, Ruben has. Those are things that they happen underneath Ruben. He was a necessary. That's why I don't put Ruben and Ten Hag. Ten Hag is the terrorist, guys. You have to understand, like,
bro, that guy, no.
Ten Hag has a special category.
That guy needs to be arrested, man. He said he has what?
He's gonna bro. Yeah, that guy might have won titles, but he's got a special vault of hate that I don't like that guy, bro. I don't want to see him on the street. I don't want to hear his name, bro. Ten Hag. Ruben, the only thing I don't like about his time is he almost convinced me that Kobe Mainoo's a bad player, bro. I almost thought. And I'm like, Ruben, bro, you wanted me to believe that Kobe must be in competition with Casemiro. Never gonna happen. Casemiro's a quality guy, bro. You want him to be in competition with Bruno. Bruno, Mr. Assist Fernandez. No way. Okay, Fernandes. We don't call him Fernandez anymore. He's Fernandes. It's Fernandes. We have to respect him. He's about to break the assist record. So there were things.
Yeah, I want to ask you something, Peter, because I don't know if that's true, but I want to just confirm. I saw something about you guys giving a new contract to Luke Shaw.
Bruno. Or to Luke Shaw?
No, Luke Shaw.
I haven't seen anything because I know that the thing is, bro, the ownership is having a dilemma, right? In the sense that Casemiro is leaving, so we're losing his leadership and quality. Bruno says this might be his last season, right? So that if he goes, that's 2 quality players. Maguire is supposed to go, but if you lose Maguire, Bruno and Cass, who's your leaders? And I know it's not a good way to look at it, but then he leaves you with Luke Shaw and Diego Dalot. In my opinion, you should be letting go of Diego Dalot and Luke Shaw and keeping a Maguire and Bruno as your leadership core. But there hasn't been anything concrete in terms of contracts for. I don't think they're going to renew Luke Shaw, to be honest. I think Luke Shaw, I think the one that's going to stay for sure is Maguire, because Maguire has openly said he's willing to reduce it and even be a background player for the club because he wants to retire here. So he wants to do what Johnny Evans and Heaton did, basically, which is fine. It means he's going to not get paid as much. And we keep... Luke Shaw wants to play, guys. And we don't want Luke Shaw to keep... This is World Cup Shaw. It's not the normal Luke Shaw. We know what he's like before a major tournament. But there's none of the big guys or Sky or... There hasn't been anything. I don't think so, bro. I don't think we're keeping Luke Shaw. For any Luke Shaw fans, sorry. I don't think
because so. That would be your club going crazy, man. Honestly. Because Luke Shaw is somebody we know. Because like we have seen this stuff before whereby it's just like what you would call the William effect. Whereby there was a time where William was playing at Chelsea. His contract was going to expire. For the next 3 months, that guy was unplayable. That guy basically became the Lionel Messi in that the next 3 months to come. And as soon as the guy got a new contract,
he became bad, bro.
Man became just so we guys are not going in that direction as well. Because Luke Shaw should be leaving the club.
I think if you look at the fact that we got Dorgu, we got Diego Leon, so the club is trying to replace the full-back positions. Because I don't even think Delo is going to be here much longer. Because, but the one thing about, and people don't like giving credit to Ineos or any. Sir James said you've got 2 seasons as a player.
Yeah.
If we don't see, I don't even think that 2 seasons is applicable to these guys that have been here for years. I feel like they would rather, because also Lucho's on a lot of money. Let's not forget that. And these guys are trying to balance the books at the end of the day. So that's why I can say, look, Casemiro, I think they knew they wanted to get rid of him.
They wanted to get rid of his wages. Because I believe if Casemiro was ready to do what Maguire is going to do, I believe they'll give him a new contract.
Yeah, but
and for me, I would tell you now, if Casemiro will be willing to take 200,000 or 180 or 150,
but that's not drastic. I think what Luke Shaw says, bro, peanuts. You have to understand. He's saying, bro, Tom Heaton vibes. I'm fine. I've made my money. I don't think Casemiro is gonna do peanuts vibes, bro. Nah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I think he respects himself too much, and I don't think he's as attached to like. I think Maguire is a United fan, genuinely.
Yeah, I think so. I believe as well. I believe because I think that's
me, bro.
That decision can actually be. It can only be done by someone who actually loves the club.
He loves the club. I don't. Yeah, bro.
Someone says he's doing the Rashford. He's doing the Rashford.
Yeah, but
the
only reason why the Rashford thing worked is because you have to understand Glazer. You see what they say here, Glazonomics. The Glazers look at these players as assets, right? And how they justify it is, oh, Luke Shaw's playing good. We can't let him go for free. Let's give him a new contract and we sell him. By the time you try to sell him, he's bad again, bro. It doesn't compute. Whereas Ineos, I mean, look at Ruben, bro. These guys are not firing Ruben, you know. No matter what happened, they were not going to fire this guy, bro. Because in their heads, it's cheaper to keep him and let him round down his contract than to pay him the 10 million they paid him. So even with players and people, it's gonna be a hard pill to swallow. But Ineos and Glazers are not the same. You're going to have to learn to separate them. They don't run the football club the same. They might get the same results.
True.
because of some of the things they do, like the Dan Ashworth flipping getting Ruben mid-season. That was dumb. They're not perfect. But they don't work the same way in the window. They don't go look for a euro. Glazers never did that, bro. They don't tell people you sign because you want to be here or not. That's what, bruh, you have to understand. Mbuemo Cunha had offers from other clubs that are better than us.
Yeah.
And all they say to those guys is, bro, you want to play here or not? No, maybe, no 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Do you, bro? When Gyökeres said I want to play for Arsenal, they said, "Hey, say less, bro." They left it
let's
alone.
go.
They left it alone. Whereas Glazers would have been like, "No, man, don't do that. Arsenal, we can pay you. How much you want?" You get me? That's why I'm like,
Yeah.
I know we've got PTSD from what the Glazers did. If Luke Shaw is still here in 2028, bro, Lord have mercy. I don't know what to do anymore. That's what I'm saying. I honestly, I might need to just stick to supporting Kaiser Chiefs at that point, and just
bro. Kaiser Chiefs as well, also not ish, man.
But at least
it's
my local team. I can understand the pain. I can't be waking up to be watching teams and they're I know, but especially with this fan base, I don't have a problem with the Chiefs fan base. Me and the Chiefs fan base, we don't attack each other. We are all we understand. The problem with United is that it's a job to support United, bro. I have to fight with fans. I have to fight the rivals. When United loses, I can't wear my shirt, bro, because everywhere I go, you'll find a Liverpool fan, you'll find an Arsenal fan. It's a full-time job to be a United fan, bro. You have to understand.
So this Eric story, how credible is it, man? Because
nah, they're not getting him, bro. The profile of player, we're signing young, bro. That's what I'm saying to people. Look at what Ineos are doing. And not the press, guys. That's another topic for another day. But the press are enemies, you know. And if you keep listening to these guys, you're going to be unhappy. The press wanted Ruben to be in trouble when he wasn't in trouble. Okay, these guys will print anything and everything. I don't know what interview I was listening to where somebody said, bro, they were trying to publish some story and it wasn't true. And I'm like, guys, this is the press. So, and also, I don't think the media actually knows what Ineos wants to do. I'm just gonna be honest. They don't know. They wish they did, but they don't, bro. Because Ineos keeps their leaks to a minimum. It's not the same as before. People talk about we want Rashford back. No, we don't. Rashford doesn't want to come back. We want the money. What are people talking about?
Like I don't understand. Sometimes we just need to be realistic when we talk, because you tell me right now Rashford is gone. It's good for United. It's good for Rashford as well.
Now he's coming back.
The honest truth is this. Well, I want to ask people, if you were Marcus Rashford right now, you are having the kind of season he's having at Barcelona, though, despite the fact that he has to come in to play from the bench and he's having that kind of performance, would you want to go back to United?
No, bro. Especially, bro, we took his number. Guys, the day we gave Matheus Cunha number 10.
Yeah.
It was finished. It was finished. There is no number for him at all. It's finished.
And that was it.
Some things, bro. Some things. Now let's see. Paris Saint-Germain manager Luis Enrique has dismissed reports of turning down a new contract as fake news following United links. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, guys, we have to be careful. Like, the media understands, because the media is also on social media. They can see what we want. They can see what we don't want. And they will look for, even if it's like a rumor that makes sense to them, and they'll print it as if it's the truth. You get me? So I can believe maybe we are talking to Luis Enrique, but I don't think it's concrete. I don't think it's like, yeah, we are negotiating. Maybe we've called him and said, yo, would you be willing? Because we're looking for a new manager, guys. It makes sense to print a story about us and Luis Enrique. You get
yeah, true. True.
Because we are looking. And at the end of the day, that guy could be Carrick. Like I said, it could be Mikel Carrick. He could stay. And he's the guy. And guys, United fans, don't be sad if it's Mikel, because you never know where help will come from in life. Maybe this is the guy who's going to turn around the suffering.
My Carrick.
He might be. And if he does, bro, I don't care where the trophies come from. If I'm winning Premier Leagues after Premier Leagues after Premier Leagues.
You don't care as the manager.
Carrick, bro.
Bro, you wouldn't care. You wouldn't care who is the manager. And that's the fact, man. Because at the end of the day, what you want is to win.
Yeah, bro.
And if you have a manager giving you the like making you happy, man, I don't think that should be a problem. Honestly,
Imagine being sad that Carrick is your manager and you win a Champions League. Who cares, bro?
who
We
cares?
are the champions. That's all I care about, bro. I miss that theme music. And you know what's sad, Temba? We haven't played this new format of the Champions League since it was introduced.
Bro,
we haven't. We don't know what it's like to play in this new Champions League.
Man, I can tell you what it's like playing this new Champions League because I'm basically going to play Benfica again. And that is, I know those players are going to turn up. They're going to make sure they get a point.
Let me tell you something. PSG didn't finish first and they still won it last year. From now on, it's Wafa. It's knockout. If you don't show up, you get out.
You get out, man. It's as simple as that. So, if you don't get in, you're out of the game.
Yeah, man. But Temba, bro, are you back? Are you streaming on your channel? You know, people always ask me about it. And I'm
like it's crazy, man. There was a day I was looking at I don't know if it was Papi. I don't know what they were talking about, and I saw a comment, man. Like I think the lady was like, she would like to have my say on such topic they were having. That sometimes when I talk from like an outsider. I'm able to give some valid points and everything. So I'm back, man. Honestly, I'm back.
All right. So are Real Madrid fans gonna see you streaming games? I'm sure they will.
Yeah. I think I will do the watch along for Sunday. I will do the watch along on Sunday.
Nice. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not gonna be watching the game live tomorrow. I've got plans with friends and family, so this 12:30 thing is inconvenient for me. But
it's not inconvenient. You are the one that actually went to make an appointment, or should I say,
so I wasn't seeing my friends.
You were available for that time. So just I don't like watching those big games. I don't like having them played around that time because sometimes I don't think it works against big teams. They tend to drop points or lose.
But you know what? If we win, it's great because then I can watch the rest of the weekend and enjoy it, bro. Don't worry, I'll be like this tomorrow in the restaurant. I'll be doing this.
You won't concentrate.
And then while people are talking to me, I'll be like,
yeah.
Bro, I did that at one of my daughter's friend had a birthday party. So we're at a kids party. And we're at a sports bar in Edenvale. I think it's like a football thing. I forgot what it's called. Soccer something. Anyway, they were playing the United game, but it was on the bar side and we were at the kids side. Bro, I took out my phone, bro. I didn't care. My phone was synced up to the commentary playing in the speakers, bro. All these parents are talking. Bro, United scores against City. I'm like, they're like, what happened? I'm like, no, we scored. Actually, there was a United fan there. She's like, oh, we're leading. And my wife is a Liverpool fan. She was so pissed, bro.
Yeah. Like, how did you guys have to, when you won against Liverpool, did she allow you to sleep on the bed? She asked you went to go and sleep on the couch?
No, I slept on the bed, bro. After telling her, I told her to hold it. Bro. I rubbed it in her face.
Bro.
I said, you're walking alone. Even today, bro. She's like, I don't want to hear about your team. I said, oh, for people who don't walk alone, you seem to always be by yourself. Sad, look. Bro, I taught my kids to sing the United songs today. My daughter was singing, bro. We told Liverpool to go home. She said it to her mom. Her mom was pissed, bro.
Sure. You are a problem, man.
And you know what's funny? On the 28th, we've got the Soweto Derby. My wife is a Pirates fan, funny enough. I'm a Chiefs fan. I told her, I said, my kids are supporting Kaizer Chiefs, bro. We'll see you on the 28th.
She's gonna rub it on you as well because a lot you guys are all busy. Like, I don't understand that. What is it with Kaizer Chiefs, man? That club.
No, but you know what's funny, Temba? You know what's funny? We could beat teams, but our flipping part-time people make weird decisions. Did you see the squad we played, bro? When we lost at Nedbank, we never played that squad before. What the hell was that, bro?
Man, question needs to be asked, honestly.
I blame the ownership because why don't you appoint a manager? If you're gonna fire
And Cardoso needs to fuck off out of my club as well. I don't know what this people are doing. Like Cardoso, that
Paris
guy,
is gonna win the league, you know.
Cardoso, the fact that this dude is busy not coaching the players properly, it's also affecting the South African national team. That is how diabolical and how a fraud that guy is. That guy is Ten Hag in disguise. That guy is rubbish. Scrap. I don't know what this guy is still doing, leaving that guy. Like, he has a job. I don't even understand this guy still has a job in.
Bro, as long as you win and you're in Africa, I think Motsepe is more than happy to let him
No,
have his
man.
job.
These guys need to employ people like me to like manage this, do the club, just be the billionaire. I will do the running of the club.
I said the same thing about United, bro. I said, bro, if United wants to win the league in 2028, hire me, bro. Not as a manager. Just let me be a consultant. I'm gonna fire Barada for you. I'm firing Barada immediately.
Just Rincos as well needs to go, Abel. Rincos needs to fuck off as well.
I'm firing Wilcox. I'm going to go hire my good friend who's the Austrian coach. You know who I'm talking about.
Ralph.
And I'm going to say, Ralph, you see now, we're going to dissect. You see the way you wanted to dissect. Now you've got a choice. Do you want to be CEO or sporting director? We just need you to make the right decisions for us.
Yeah, and he will. Because Vegeta, you know what is this, man? The fact alone, first of all, the fact alone that this man, he came into United and he said that it is not cosmetic fixing. You need to take ATN out surgery. Yes. And it's made mention of about 7 to 10 players. The likes of Manuel Akonji, Julian Alvarez, like Alvarez, Enzo Fernandez. These guys were still playing in Argentina League when this guy made mention of these players. And what happened? So, every player he made mention of, they signed those players in that summer.
To big clubs, and they're doing well.
It tells you, like, I don't know how that man does it.
Now, imagine that. You know who I rate at the club? You know that Vavel guy? That guy is good at his job, you know. The transfer, he heads at Christopher Vavel. He's the head of the
but what I would say is this, man. Like, I think that guy was stuck at Chelsea. He understands, he gets his sports talent. But the issue I have is that United of recently don't really produce or develop kids properly. They don't.
Our academy is dead, bro.
They don't. So that's the thing.
But that's where if you get a good sporting director or CEO like flipping Ralph, bro, I'm telling you, if I take Ralph and I say that's why I actually want him as the CEO. You know why, bro? He will be the right guy to go and identify a DOF to work with him. He will work with the scouting department because, like you said, he knows how to spot talent. I need him to have the highest level of power at the club because it doesn't matter if he's DOF, but he's working with Barada. That doesn't matter. That Barada guy, bro, he will fire him just for disagreeing with him.
That guy's a spy.
Exactly, bro. That guy's an inside job. That's why I want Ralph as the head, and then you say Ralph. Hire a directing manager, hire a technical director, because the technical director is the one that's going to help us with the academy. He's going to look at how are we going to play as a club from youth to first team, so that it makes it easy for the youth to transition to first team if they're good enough.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's why I would start with the head. Barada, you are out, bro. I don't like you, bro. I don't think you're the guy. You should also get fired alongside Ruben, bro. You chief, but you survived. Wilcox is also too inexperienced, bro. I don't like him, bro. And then after that,
Wilcox as well. I still call him a spy as well because he played for Leeds United, Blackburn, and he had something to do. He had something to do with Man City as well.
Yeah, bro. I saw he worked at City as well, bro. That guy is a double agent, bro. So I would get rid of those guys personally. Bro. And then once I fixed the head of the table, right? I would also say, Sir Jim, bro, let me talk to you, bro. You're spending a lot of money, and these board of directors are not doing their job. We need to get new board of directors, because they're just letting Parada and these guys do nonsense. We're getting a new board of directors who understand this business of football. Yes, we need to make money, but we need to be winning titles. That's how we make money. We are losing sponsorships because we are not competing. Let's get rid of these guys. After that, my friend, I'm going to the locker room. I see you guys. You see, I've been hired as technical director. I'm going to be watching the games as a fan. If I see nonsense, we will transfer this to you. If I see nonsense, you are out. I don't care who you know or how long you've been here. Nonsense. Me and the CEO are on the same page on this. Hey, even Sir Jim listens to me. You see, and I'll do it for my current salary or more. I'll do it. Hey, bruh, just give me 2 million euros a year. It's fine,
bro.
And let me live in South Africa with the euros. I don't want to move overseas. I want to stay here. We can do yeah, bro. 2 million a year, bro. These players are getting paid 30 million. Bro. I want 2 million euros a year to do my job.
Money, man. Crazy money, man. This guy's enhanced money, bro. God, the money you are talking about, too money.
Temba, if I make 2 million euros a year, would be like 20 plus million rand a year, give or take, in South Africa. Even after taxes, bro, I'm still a multi-millionaire, bro.
Man.
Just hire me as a consultant. You'll see. 2028, United. We'll be lifting the trophy.
United, like he said, because was your my brother be Judge I said they want to be competing for the trophy by 2028.
I think it was Sir Jim. That's his vision for the club, which I respect, bro, because this whole trust the process we're building and then we don't have a deadline. No, bro. We've got a deadline, bro. And you see,
also, I support you when you said this guy should be sacked. More brother and Wickle should be sacked.
Yeah, they should be sacked, bro.
I support you because they are the reason why Ruben left to come to United, knowing fully well he plays a different style of football to what United were.
And that's a good time to get a Michael Carrick for the rest of the season, in my opinion. Because then, and also, you don't know who's going to become available in the summer, Timber. You don't have to commit to a manager and say, this is the guy. What if Julian Nagelsmann becomes available? Or somebody else, bro? Or Hansi Flick when he was available?
Even just that season, when, what's his name? When they gave the job to David Moyes. That same season, Jose Mourinho became available. And Jose Mourinho was somebody that actually I've been wanting that United job for a very long time. He became available, but they gave it to David Moyes.
I blame Sir Alex for that.
And the time, and that was when United still had standard, because David Moyes was sixth when they sacked him. Sixth. I think they brought in Louis Van Gaal. Van Gaal won the FA Cup, fifth in the league. He missed out on goal difference. Sacked him as well.
And then Ten Hag finishes 8th in FA Cup and keeps his job, bro. This club is unbelievable, bro. FA Cup and 8th. Nah.
Well, man, your club, bro, man. I just hope I don't get to that place, man, bro, because I was going to burn Santiago Bernabeu down.
The way you are going right now, Perez is taking notes from the Glazers hymn sheet. I'm telling you.
I'm saying he's using the same manuscript, man. That guy pisses me off, man. Honest.
But like you're saying, I don't think our fans talk a lot, bro, but we don't act. Madridsters are different gravy, bro. I don't know if you guys. I don't think, bro, those flares. There'll be so many of them. You think you're supporting Barcelona, all you'll see is red all over the place. Bro.
And they will boo the players as well. Boo any one of them, man. They are bad.
But Temba,
yeah,
good stream, man. It's been a good stream. I think we'll be back next week. We'll decide on a day that works for us.
Definitely.
Hopefully, Madrid has a good result against.
Hopefully, because maybe I will come here and crash out again, man.
Hey, honestly, I couldn't believe you had a therapy session, bro. But hopefully, I also beat.
Bro, I said I don't even know what to discuss in therapy. I don't even know what that thing is. I've never in my life like, no man, I was gonna have a therapy session. I was saying on the stream that I don't even know like what to say, what to talk about, man. I was just ranting, man. Just bro.
And that's exactly what you need therapy for. Just let it out,
bro.
And you'll be fine, because sometimes when you go on people's channels, you don't get the chance to let it out. You get
honestly, man. Honestly.
So, but now shout out to Temba and the Los Blancos.
Big up to Broski.
Shout out to the halftime Vegeta. And guys, we're gonna end with the intro. I know it's gonna say starting soon. It's just for the intro song, guys. We're still gonna figure out another end credit scene for this show. But Temba was surprised, so we also want to surprise them.
I was surprised, man. I was surprised, man. Bro, that was sick, man. Sick.
Yes. So for everybody joining after, no, the stream is not starting. Just listen to the song and have a good evening. Man United, please, for the love of, don't let Spurs beat us or draw. We owe them something. We haven't beaten them in 8 games, apparently, which is shocking.
Oh, crazy.
That's shocking. So,
but anyway, record. Yo,
peace out, people. Enjoy the song on the way out. Bye-bye.
It's over 9,000. The rivalry ignites. United pride. Madrid might. Let's go! Yo, it's the Prince Old Trafford throne. Staying elite, never leave it alone. Bruno Boss and Manu Magic in the midfield. Couldn't strike him, Xerxes sealing the deal. Liverpool crumbling, title chasing the mud. Arsenal talking trophies, nah, that's a dud. We're climbing the table, rebuilding the rise. Haters stay quiet while the Red Devils fly. Vegeta and Banks, we turn up the heat. Football fire, no cap and lead. From Old Trafford roar to Bernabeu glow. Take so savage, steal the show. Overnight down view, level insane. Prince repping United, Banks bringing the pain. Subscribe, hit the bell, join the war. Vegeta and Banks Show, forevermore. Banks in the cut, galactical supreme. Madrid on top, living the dream. Vinny dancing, Mbappé lightning speed. Bellingham boss, Valverde plant the seed. Barca ahead, we'll flip that script quick. You feel kings, 15th on the pick. United grinding cute, but stay in your lane while we stack trophies. Feel no pain. Vegeta and Banks, we turn up the heat. Football fire, no cap and lead. From Old Trafford water to Bernabeu glow. Take so savage, steal the show. Overnight dog here, level insane. Prince repping United, Banks bringing the pain. Switch crew, let's ride this way. Every Thursday, we misbehave. Vegeta. Another weak rival crushed. United forever. Galacticos win again. Cope harder. Prince. 808 drop. Subscribe.